Okay, so my topic is on Bloom's taxonomy. So Bloom's taxonomy was developed by Benjamin Bloom, who worked with a group of educators to develop a method for classifying thinking behaviors in order to find ways to improve upon a student's learning. The model was built using three domains that are believed to be important for the process of learning new materials. It's Bloom's taxonomy is a popular, widely used model for classifying thinking behaviors and processes involved with learning and understanding material and acquiring knowledge. It is a multi-tiered hierarchical model that separates thinking into several cognitive levels of complexity. The three domains that Bloom's taxonomy is built on consist of the cognitive domain, the affective domain, and a psychomotor domain, where the psychomotor domain primarily consists of reflexes and perceptual capabilities. So this is a cognitive hierarchy model for the Bloom's taxonomy. It consists of 6 levels, starting from the lowest level up. The lowest level is the knowledge level, where it just consists of recognizing and memorizing facts. Comprehension involves understanding facts and being able to summarize what is known. The application level consists of just using with the acquired knowledge to perform some task, maybe. Analyzing involves examining portions of the material and finding correlations between each individual portion, while synthesis involves constructing structures or patterns using the acquired material. And finally, evaluation is used for discussing options and making judgments on the material. Once the student has reached the next level, such as if the student is on the synthesis level of thought, they have mastered all the previous stages. So if they have mastered, or if they're on the synthesis level of thinking, they've mastered the knowledge, comprehensive, application, and analysis levels. The effective hierarchical model is based on attitudinal-based domains, and that consists of 5 levels, where it starts with the receiving, which they're able to listen and remember important facts. Respond, involving speaking effectively and replying to others about the material that they learn. Valuing, which consists of forming your own opinions about the subject or material. And organization, which involves comparing material and applying it. Characterization involves building abstract knowledge and internalizing that knowledge. The revised Bloom's taxonomy, which was Bloom's taxonomy revised by Lauren Anderson, who was a student of Benjamin Bloom's. They made several changes, such as converting the nouns to verbs, where the model is now remembering, understanding, applying, and analyzing, evaluating, and creating. The taxonomy changes didn't change very much. Remembering still the same, where it's about retaining and recalling knowledge for long-term use. Understanding still consists of constructing meaning from the text and speech that is interpreted, or so being able to summarize and explain what is being mentioned. Applying consists of using and executing what is known, such as applying some procedure to accomplish a task. And analysis involves evaluating portions of the material and finding correlations. What's different is the evaluation switch with the synthesis, where evaluation is still making judgments, and now creating, which replaces synthesis, involves rearranging the material to create new structure. So there are structural changes involved with Bloom's taxonomy as well, where they expand upon the knowledge domain. Where now the knowledge domain would have 2 different dimensions. There's a knowledge dimension and the cognitive process of each. There are 4 separate types of dimensions: factual knowledge, conceptual knowledge, procedural knowledge, and the metacognitive. Where the Cognitive process dimension consists of 6 levels of knowledge based on the dimensions. So like for the previous model is remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. Here's a image of how the 4 knowledges are represented. For example, the factual knowledge has the levels as list, summarizing, classifying, order, rank, and combining. The conceptual consists of just being able to describe, interpret, experiment, explain, access, and plan. Procedural knowledge is to be able to tabulate, predict, calculate, differentiate, conclude, and compose. And the metacognitive knowledge levels is to be able to appropriately use what is known, execute, construct, achieve, act, take action on it, and actualize. The revised Bloom's taxonomy model is a powerful tool that's used by many instructors and trainers. They can use to with organized frameworks to learn the learning process that the instructors would need to know that they can use to share with the others, the instructors. So they can allow for instructors to discuss amongst others with about various topics or that are involving different subject matters in order to understand these topics, how they interact and overlap with one another, and discuss ways to simultaneously build conceptual understanding and procedural knowledge. They're effective at helping instructors design effective assignments or projects that students may need to use so that they can engage students get students to engage in higher levels of thinking to complete and to give the students a better understanding of the material and help students to understand or learn the material better. In conclusion, Bloom's taxonomy is an effective model for identifying students' learning behaviors and can assist with finding ways to engage students into a deeper level of thinking to help them understand the material better. They can serve as a base language, allowing for instructors to communicate with one another and discuss finding ways to improve the students' understanding of the material. Thank you. That concludes my presentation.